But yeah, this is really beautiful, overlooking the river.
So we're at the elevation about 950 meters now. So the road is quite corrugated. It's good so far to drive. And it's sealed again. We've climbed up about 800 meters so far. So now we're at 1100 meters. So the campground is around 300. So we are in Kerry State Forest now.
Why would there be pedestrians if there's no lookout? Well, there's a view here.
This could be the lookout.
Well, it is now.
So this is the Bennison Lookout. There's no signs to say that this is Bennison Lookout, but we are on the spot in the maps. It is in the Kerry State National Park or State Forest, and there is the view. Alpine National Parks is peppered with the camping grounds, so we're going to show you the one that has access to caravan, because there's many others that's only access for a tent and motorbike. So we will start from the number 14, that's on the Tamboritha road. So all of these campgrounds just off Tamboritha road. The first one, number 14, Platypus Hikers Car Park and Camp.
Take your rubbish home, fire in fireplaces only. Number of day areas.
So there's the river on the other side.
You just barely make it out.
Yeah. It's very small campground. I guess if you have that's the hiking area. So you can pitch tent on the other side over there, beyond the rock. And that's the river there.
Camp 14 looks ideal for tents and hikers. Apparently you are allowed to bring camper vans down here, but look, it's pretty narrow, and there are a number of other very good camps which you could use instead, and they're all close by, so probably best if you're just tent camping or hiking to come down here. The river is right alongside the camp, and there is a toilet up there, and there's a number of fire pits and a couple of picnic tables.
So this is number 10, Breakfast Creek Camp. That's just the entrance. So. Oh, this is it. There's no toilet.
Well, there's tracks in there, but I don't know if you're supposed to drive in there or not, as soon as people are parked out here.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Just turn around.
Yep. So you can camp here. So people camp here, obviously. So if you have caravan, you can park it down here. Okay. So this is the Cockatoo camp number 9. So it's quite large as well. This one, there's the toilet. Keep going. This one's quite nice. Feel like bush camp, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. So the track in here is a little bit chewed up. You know, there's some big bumps in it, but as long as if you're towing, you can just drive in carefully. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
You can get camper trailers in here.
definitely.
I wouldn't bring a caravan in if I was you, but that's entirely up to you.
Maybe long one's a bit hard to maneuver, but
Definitely a good spot for camping with some mates. You can get a few people down here and still have space to yourself.
yeah, you can get a small caravan down here. Not a big rig, obviously.
Oh, you'd want a hybrid, not a small one.
3-footer should be fine, I reckon.
13, right?
Oh, 13 foot.
Not going to get much in a 3-foot caravan. Yeah, camper trailers and small hybrids will be fine.
Yeah.
There's
more, yeah.
down there.
There's a few more spots, like 3 others. So I think it's quite isolated if you go into the other spot there. So you're gonna feels like you're in the bush.
You have some space to yourself.
Yeah. Camp. You should have toilet and access to camper trailer and caravan. So when you drive in, you go to the right.
That depends on which direction you're coming from, but yes, if you're coming from the Licola end, it'll be on your left.
Yeah.
Someone's dug out a nice big bog hole there. Somebody's been having a bit of fun.
At one stage they must be very wet. So you just need to be driving slowly, and there's the campground there. I haven't seen the toilet yet.
So there's a flat spot for a
Yeah.
couple of tents maybe.
Yeah.
No, that's over there. But
I think
this
come
is
up
to
that
be
way.
avoided as well.
That one's a bit boggy, this area.
It'd be a bit embarrassing if we got bogged in a campground.
Yeah. So the entrance, I think there are 2 entrances for this campground. So that's for the toilet. Yeah. So this is the toilet, and this is
That's the other entrance. We'll just go.
that's the other entrance.
It's actually larger than it looks from the
Yeah.
road.
So once you're going to the other side,
So there's even more down that way, but we won't go down that way. We'll just have a quick look around here.
Yep, we won't go down that way. We a little way out. So this is number 6, Pardalote. It should have access for caravan and camper van and toilet. The toilet is not far from the entrance, just about 20 minutes from the entrance.
Yeah, it does look like some of these camps get quite muddy in the wet, judging by how the track's been chewed up.
Yeah, so camper trailer probably find it's quite large spot and someone's a bit creative over there.
I imagine this place is packed in the warm weather with the
Spring
river being there.
Yeah. So if you're backpacking to this area, you can actually just get the small van and camp here. They're all accessible too. Check that out.
At Pardalote camp, there's actually one really nice site here. Well, they're all quite nice, but yeah, this is really beautiful, overlooking the river. But it's got that rock escarpment in the background, which is really nice and looks kind of grand. And it's also, of course, it's nice to hear the water flowing when you're going to bed at night or going to sleep. So yeah, I think if I had the choice, I'd certainly be coming into this one.
Campgrounds with access for caravan and toilet. So we're turning left. Looks like it's quite large as well, this campground. So there's the toilet there.
Some hardy campers that set themselves up.
Yep, and there's someone camping in there. Swag. Oh, there's not a toilet. Beg your pardon.
Very good. Another campsite down there with a picnic table.
Yeah.
Oh, fire pits. Can't get out there.
No. Alright, that's about it. Until Licola. The other first 3, they all don't have toilet and also no access to camper trailer or caravan. So if you're camping with a tent, you may camp in the first 3. Town of Licola. So basically this is the last stop before the Alpine National Park. So if you want to fill up your diesel or petrol, or you want to stock up your inventory, like this is the only general store in town. This is the caravan park, by the way, the Licola caravan park. Let's check out what they sell in the general store. It's quite nice. So you can also get a map down here. That's the food. So I had a chat with the people in the general store and asked how much the caravan park costs. So the powered side is $42 and unpowered it's $32. And they also have a hut which is $72. Caravan park view from the other side of the river. We're going to recap our camping in the Alpine National Park, and we camped at the Martinwood campground. The camp was really nice, and it has a facility, it has toilet, and it's very large, and there are many of fire pits, and also there are many of benches, and there are separate campground that we could pick and separate from the others. When we arrived earlier, there was only us in those whole campground, and by Friday there were probably about 5 others on the other side that we could see, and then there were 3 other people with the caravan, and they went to the other side where we couldn't see because of the trees. So the campground is really good in terms of the location. What do you think, Jay? Anything to add?
Yeah, no, the campground was really nice. There were, between Licola and the end of the Seal Road, there's about 14 campgrounds over 20 kilometres, and we dropped in on a few of them just to see how they stacked up against the one we'd chosen. And look, some of them are quite good. We're probably biased because we actually stayed at this one, but it had nice open grass areas. It felt roomier, and you know, because we got there on a Thursday, it wasn't as crowded. We left on a Saturday, and it still was, you know, not crowded then. Of all the campgrounds that we actually stopped and looked at, I'm glad we stopped at that one. We had enough battery power not to have to worry about solar, but a lot of the other campgrounds were actually quite shaded. So if you were thinking of recharging your batteries off solar, you might have a bit of a problem in those, whereas here there are some open spots that you'd be able to get some solar during the sunny days, although it was cloudy while we were there most of the time anyway. But overall, really loved the camp. The toilet could do with a bit of a clean, but given the time of year, I suppose the rangers don't get out there quite so often. Altogether, thumbs up, mate.